cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I flex with you. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, knowledge you're not finna get nobody's college. And we gave away that chili for $31,000, but it's not stopping now, man. When we get to 40,000 subscribers, we're doing another chili giveaway. So make sure that you hit that like, hit that comment, hit that get subscribe button. No long intro. Let's just get into the content.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about late night.
Our good friend Byron Blake, the Blake of Byron, has been going absolutely barnacles on these YouTube streets, man. And right now he's saying that Poetic Flakko may have given y'all some bad information, big dog, about the situation with Young Hefe being locked up. He's already gone at Sadie Nash, because Sadie Nash said that Young Hefe was arrested for knocking down Big U, son. Now it's looking like he's going at Flakko, because Flakko made a comment saying that Young Hefe was being picked up for pow-powing at a taco stand, and the family is saying that's actually not true. They're saying that Young Hefe got picked up because somebody was getting a DP over in the A-Tray Gangsters. Young Hefe was around when that person was getting a DP, and that DP went so bad that person ended up losing their life by the hands of his own homies. With that all being said, man, we finna jump right into this Kantiana. Let's slide into it. Let's get into it. Let's go.
And gave us another allegation against Young Hefe.
Young Hefe was arrested last night on murder charges. Now, the situation and circumstance surrounding his murder has a lot of people torn on whether or not he deserved to be arrested. Young Hefe, at about 2 a.m. in the morning, went over and tried to get some tacos. Now, this late night taco run ended up in a homicide investigation.
The LAPD says there was an argument just before the gunfire, and it all unfolded just steps away from a busy taco stand.
NBC4's Camilla Rambaldi joins us.
If you know about the East Side 50s, I had this figured out. The East Side, it's crazy.
Live from the LAPD headquarters after talking with witnesses. Camilla.
Yeah, them East Side 50s is a whole different space, man. Whole different space. Shout out to everybody on the East Side in the 50s, but it's a way different world.
Hi, Jonathan and Kathy. Telemundo 52 spoke with the brother of the man who was killed. I also spoke with one man who was working at the taco stand last night. He told me he heard about...
Now, every time I watch this interview, I'm sorry, the man at the end makes me laugh. The man at the end makes me laugh. I heard jelly. It was a lot of, it was bad words, but it was a lot of bad words, and there was a lot of jelly. Them niggas was gelling at the top of their lungs, man. Just out here just gelling all up and down the streets, arguing in front of the taco man, just gelling their lungs off. You feel me?
7 to 8 gunshots.
Young Hefe is...
If you watch that video and you laugh the same way I laugh, you are a POS the same way that I am a POS, and we are both POSs together. No cash register system.
From A-Tray Gangster Crib. Young Hefe goes to a taco stand. He's standing in line for some tacos. Well, like, ain't the Pablos from like 5-4 or 5 Deuce? Who knows, right? But the Pablo blood pull up. Instantly.
And the fact that Flakko keep calling it the Pablo Bloods is crazy. But all right, I'm gonna shut up.
An altercation breaks out. He starts to bang on Young Hefe. Where you from, blood? And Hefe, I'm from A-Tray Gangster Crib. Cool. That should have been the end of it. Hey, you from Pablo's?
Who told you all this, though?
I'm feeling just like Spider Loc, man. I'm like, how the hell do you know all of this? That's a real serious question. Like, are y'all just going and searching for articles about murders and connecting this dude to him, or in Sadie Nash's case, just thinking of something that you know that happened that's a big headline? Because what the hell? But in any case, these two guys are two people who are known for bringing y'all breaking news type content from the West Coast. Now, we heard those two stories. I want y'all to listen to this update from Remo.
Yo, just an update on the Young Hefe situation.
Yeah, now Remo's the only one that coming with a story that actually seemingly makes some sort of sense. Remo's the only one that's coming with a story that seemingly has some sort of logic and some sort of like credence to it. And that's when he comes with the story that is allegedly coming from Young Hefe's family, saying that there was an issue that took place where somebody lost their life, excuse me, as a result of a DP gone wrong amongst gang members.
I know a lot of rumors and shit been hitting the internet. Everyone's trying to say that Young Hefe was actually involved with the shooting at a taco stand. I'm not sure about that. From what I'm hearing that Young Hefe was actually arrested from a situation that stemmed from like a few months back. I'm hearing it was like a DP gone wrong where, I don't know, maybe somebody in his clique got DP'd, but in the midst of the dude getting a DP, someone actually passed away during the DP, and that is actually what Young Hefe supposedly, allegedly is arrested for. I'm hearing that is not for the shooting. You know, a lot of people have been on record saying that it was actually him. He shot a guy a few times at the taco stand and related to some blood incident. I'm hearing that those are two different separate incidents and shit.
So
Now, two things can be true at once, but they're saying that Young Hefe is not picked up for the taco stand unalignment. He's picked up for what happened amongst his community. Now, I've been saying for a minute that what Remo's saying could make sense, because I've been saying again for a minute that Young Hefe had a warrant already signed off by a judge with a bond. So that kind of tells me that somebody's been looking into this case, looking into the situation, looking into these circumstances, trying to figure out exactly what's going on. And once they figured out what was going on, they determined that they did have enough evidence or enough, you know, I guess, 1-2 step like Sierra to pick up Young Hefe and bring him into police custody. So I think that with or without this taco stand incident, Young Hefe would have had this circumstance that's taking place as far as what happened 3 months ago, because that's a quarter, you feel me? That's a season. It's about enough time. 90 days, 3 months is enough time for somebody to figure out exactly what they want to do with you by way of a criminal situation or by way of a criminal indictment. With that all being said, I don't think that this is something that had been, you know, swept under the rug. I don't think that's something that had been quiet. I think that we just didn't know. Well, I ain't gonna say we. Y'all didn't know, because it ain't my business to put the real streets to the YouTube streets. But yeah, man, this is something that seemingly been lingering in Young Hefe. In my opinion, seemingly was the subject of an investigation. He didn't just get into it at the taco stand and then it went from there.
now we have 3 stories. And I want y'all to pay attention to this, because this how it go on the streets too. You know, you will hear something, and by the time it make it across town, it's a whole different person, different story, completely different thing, right? And this is how it goes on the internet now. And this is something that we've been seeing a lot of over the years. Is just now people are bold enough to put their face on it. But think about all of the rappers, you know, the King Vines and the Lil Durks and all of that stuff. Over the years, y'all done heard stuff about these murders and stuff that they done. And it's coming from people like this. You know, it's coming from people like Flakko, people like Seti Nash. They bold enough to put their face on it now, but, you know, a couple years back, they was just sitting at their computer typing it.
Hey, man, shout out to me for making the faceless channels have a face.
And nobody ever had a clue they got some crazy username. And I still think they do that now. I think these dudes go on burner Instagram accounts and send themselves stuff.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Burner Instagram accounts, sending threats, making comments, disrupting people, talking trash, trolling. Oh, for sure.
Stuff to themselves so they can be like, yeah, well, I got a DM about this and I looked into it. You know what I'm saying? And if it ever comes down to it, they can provide I got a DM about it. But, man, y'all niggas be probably sending that shit to y'all self just to cover the bases, because we see how far y'all willing to go for content. But yeah. I don't know what Young Hefe is locked up for. What I do know is it's crazy that y'all out here investigating murders, trying to find out which one that he is allegedly tied to. That's crazy.
I think, well, we understand that 2 out of the 3 he may have some sort of affiliation to. The one with Big U's son, that's just a Flu Flam, a Skodug, and a Larson.
Crazy to me. Even more crazy that y'all going so far as to actually pen specific instances. And Seti, you just crossed a crazy line, bro. Not even on no like street tough type time, but on some like personal respect type of time, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm not sure why Seti Nash tied Big U's son's murder to the situation with Young Hefe. Unless Seti Nash is sitting on information that none of us have, then that would be a scoop if he had information none of us have. But that's not true. I'm not sure why he did that.
What are you doing, bro? I've seen you actually say, you know, certain instances where stuff has happened and you say, well, I ain't gonna post that out of respect and I ain't gonna say this or that out of respect, but then you do this. That's how desperate these boys are for content. They make it look like everything is all good, like they up, but then shit, you going out on a limb like this make me think you going through something. And then I want y'all to peep something else too. When this information was brought to the internet, Wack 100 posted it. Wack 100 posted it as if his source was Seti Nash. Now, I already question the relationship between...
Now, I don't think that his source was Seti Nash by way of Seti Nash reaching out to Wack. I think that Wack just may have consumed Seti Nash's content and then got the information that way. I don't think that Seti Nash reached out to him personally.
Between Seti Nash and Wack 100 because of where Seti Nash claimed he from, and I'm just trying to figure out how are you from over there and you saying you got love for Big U, but you out here, you know, like I be confused about that right there. But this is what Wack posted.
Old Jumper host got hit with a body. Arrest information for Maurice Keandre Shellman. And then the address, whatever the hell, in Bellflower, California, 35-year-old, 5'9", 260, arrested for 1878. Murder was the case that they gave him. Arrest date, May 19, 2026. Bail amount, $1 million. County of arrest, Los Angeles. Source, Los Angeles Police Department. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I thought Buddy was calm, cool, smooth, and collected. But apparently not. Because they put this bullshit up on the internet.
I don't know who this person is, but Hot Topics is pertaining to the shooting I did I don't know who this person is, but shooting.
Now, we don't know anything about anything. Zero about zero. So, innocent until proven guilty. But hopefully it's self-defense or some bullshit like that and everything. But if not, then he just cold up murdered somebody. And man, rest in peace to the victim. Can't say shit else. But innocent until proven guilty. We'll see what happened. I don't know nothing about shit. All I seen was that.
Now that got Wack 100 play written all over it. The fact that Wack...
I'm not sure if that's a Wack 100 play. I don't want to put that one on. Don't get me wrong, I'm all up for a Wack 100 conspiracy as much as the next guy, but I'm not seeing the correlation. And, you know, especially moving forward in these YouTube spaces when we're talking about these stories, I want to start seeing more clear correlations and more clear connections into these Flu Flammers, Skullduggerous, and larceny situations. You feel me? I want to see more like direct, clear, this is undoubtedly this is undoubtedly that. This is how this is going on. This is how that's going on. We got this going on. We got that going on. No question, no comment, no concern. This is what it is.
Brought it to his page to post as if Seti Nash was breaking the news, and for Seti to include that clip, whether he, you know, Seti is known for saying, oh, I got it off the internet. He did that with the Dirk and Vine situation. He brought that news that Dirk snitched on Vine and then said, oh, well, I got that off of a fake, something fake that somebody posted on the internet. And he doing this.
I get what Byron Blake is saying now. Niggas say that they got it. So when they get it wrong, they blaming the internet. Oh, I got it off the internet. I got it off the internet. But then why you didn't check the source before you put it up? That way you didn't have to blame the internet. I get Byron Blake's point.
Same thing right now. You know, somebody posted this clip and Hefe saying this, and now you including it in your work. To say I don't know nothing about nothing and then come back and say breaking news and do that to Baby U.
You know nothing about nothing and then say something about something is absolutely barnacles.
Bro, you wrong, Seti. That's some Wack 100 shit. That got Wack 100 written all over it.
Oh, okay. I get
and with Big U, like I said, face.
I get where Byron Blake is making the correlation now. I get where he's making the correlation. Just the way that the move was handled, the idealism, the play, the physicality behind the play was the flu flam that Byron Blake's not going for.
In the situation that he facing with them accusing him of having the control and power and you know what I'm saying, all of that, for you to turn around and say, ooh, if he did that, it's gonna be a war. It's gonna be like you fucking up. That's all I can say. You fucking up. It's looking like you on some Wack 100 shit with Wack 100, and that's not a good look. But not most of the shit you do is not a good look. People need to be aware of this though. This is a clear indication that Seti is in bed with Wack. We seen him talking to him on academics and all of that shit, but
I wouldn't go so far as to say he's in bed with Wack. I'm not 100% sure. Byron Blake, I'm gonna take your word for it. I'm gonna look more into it, but I'm not sure. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Let me know if y'all think that Wack is behind this Seti Nash play.
Look like Seti is on that other side with trying to make it hard for Big U, if you know what I mean. With that said, though, I'm going to wrap this up, man. Hit that
big love, big shout out, big hypes up to Byron Blake. Give him a like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. You know the rest. We go.
Still work for the neighborhood hero. We got all four corners. TMC, the marathon definitely continues. Mr. Burger right here, live in the flesh. We out here, nigga. Trap knows. You know that, nigga.
Dangerous. Can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboards. Tatted-up, check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. That nigga ball like game 6. That nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall, 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell it. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's never outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Fake is hella fake, I know what enemies intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm an aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.